If you prefer peace over people, take a walk with me. Something interesting has been taking place in society for a while now. And when you step back, take a breath, and evaluate it for what it is, you see that a lot of people are promoting division. We talk a lot about separateness in order to protect your peace. Even up until recently, I've really felt the same way. But as you continue to grow, develop, mature, and expand, you begin to see things just a little bit differently. There's a lot of black and white thinking and everything is this or that. If I tell you I like oranges, then there has to be a dramatic statement about, well, then you don't like pineapples? Then they followed up with, if you're anti-pineapple, then you're definitely all these things too. It's just like, slow your roll, little homie. We're talking about oranges. We're not talking about those other things. And of course, now you're gaslighting them because you're not going along with the way that they think about you and all the things they just made up about you. I can tell you, as a Gen Xer, we were far more together in the 1990s and early 2000s than we are today in 2025. Every time I see those nostalgic AI videos of 1985 asking us to come back, I'm kind of like, yeah, I think I'd like that. A big part of the issue has been the destruction of third places. You have work and home, and then the third place would be going to a cafe, a coffee shop, or out to the mall. You also have churches, but faith has declined. And then if you go to the gym and you try to connect with somebody, you're going to end up on a Joey Swole video. Part of me does wish that we would bring back the malls, retail shops, and conversation pits. You were really going to the mall to connect with other people and to dream about things that you can't afford, but you'd still get that cookie and you could smell the Cinnabon over by JCPenney. A lot of times you'd run into people that you knew, but maybe you hadn't seen for a while, and you'd had the time and opportunity to catch up and connect. You'd also make new connections, but it really gave you the time to feel like you were part of the community. Now, people are tucked away in their homes on a Discord server or scrolling on TikTok. They'll watch someone go live for 3 hours playing video games and forget to actually live their own life. You'll spend time looking at somebody else's vacation because you know that you can't afford it, wishing that that was your life. Shh, my show is on, guys. Go Nikki! Go Nikki! I did hear a good quote that I'd rather be alone than in bad company. While there's truth in that, what if your mission was to actually grow through that experience? I'm not telling you to condone or tolerate bad behavior. And I'm aware that a lot of the influencer therapists out there have told you that you should just walk away, get rid of people. Don't go to the holiday party. Stay away. Again, sometimes this is true, but not always. The opportunity you're being given in this moment is for you to be able to set boundaries, to hold those boundaries with yourself and others, and then to follow through on the consequences of those boundaries. But if you think you're going to avoid a coworker because you're in the midst of conflict and you can just ignore the whole thing, it's not going to happen. This becomes a skills and capacity issue. It might feel better to retreat and hide in the moment, but very quickly down the road, you're going to be filled with a lot of self-loathing. Find that you're having conversations with yourself in the shower, acting out all the things that you would have said to the different people that you've been challenged by. But at what point are you going to be willing to stand up for yourself and make yourself a priority? People really love this quote. You teach people how to treat you by what you tolerate, which means you have to know your goals, values, and standards for a relationship with you, but then be willing to get curious and have conversations with people that challenge you. If you've never done that before, it can be really tough. Another one is for you to be the change that you wish to see in the world. You can spend a lifetime punishing yourself for all the things that you did wrong, or you can begin to set a new standard, which means you have to hold that standard with yourself. Your past is not your future, and you can step off this merry-go-round anytime you want. Instead of hiding and protecting your peace, what if you just stood your ground and became the person you were always meant to be? We do this with humility, grace, compassion, and understanding. So yes, by all means, protect your peace, but do that by taking an inventory of the people that you hang out with and ask yourself, should I prioritize this relationship or deprioritize it? There is value in almost all of our relationships. Sometimes spending less time with a particular person or group of people is just what you need to spark that creativity once again.